Saying, well, this suggests that BrokenBlade either doesn't play the Scion, doesn't want to play the Scion, or that perhaps Schalke just want more dive. When you are running the Rell and the Kaisa, you want things that can threaten the backline, and BrokenBlade, to me, is saying, hey, you know, we could pick Scion, and I could win top, or I could just pick a matchup where I know I have, like, stacking armor, because then it is Hansama and Trymbi try to fight Gilius. Oh, in fact, Gilius is just going to fight the bot lane.
Well, they are pushed in. This wave is pushing in. Limit going in for the flash knockup. There's the attract repel, the stun with the flash bear slap. Hansama has nowhere to go. And Schalke strike first.
Nicely done. I mean, Limit and Neon somehow got in a position where the wave was pushing in their favor while there is no jungle assistance. Oh, here we go. Rogue now looking for a dive.
Abbedagge has the flash if he needs it. Doesn't even need it. Inspired, just ghosts in. Larssen had gank in the mid lane. He didn't really get much out of it.
No, he did not. So Schalke off to a good start. Find an advantage in the 2v2 bot. Flash in from BrokenBlade. He wants this kill.
Odoamne with the disdain is able to get away. He will flash underneath the tower. BrokenBlade obviously can't follow.
Summer off to a bit of a rough start. Is going to bounce back.
And as much as we have seen BrokenBlade getting the better of odoamne so far this series, as TP comes down towards the bottom lane, we'll talk about that graphic later. Limit is already dead. Neon next on the menu. Larssen looking for the scatter of the week here. Flash, unleash power. Scatter of the week connects as well. Neon is dead. That TP bot lane from Rogue paying dividends. So
no flash on Neon means that he's in danger, but no flash on Larssen.
Got the scatter of the week though, pretty easy for him to get away. Inspire coming in with the onslaught of shadows. Limit knocked back. And Limit will fall. Does still have the flash. They're trying to give the kill over to Hansama here, and with at least 5 spears in the back of the horse, Limit will fall. Hansama gets
and then just that brief pause, because obviously Hansama's walking away at this point as BrokenBlade gonna ult in.
Double cyclone. Shield from the disdain is enough for the moment, but BrokenBlade is definitely winning this. odoamne needs another shotgun knee, doesn't have it. Fear beyond death, not enough. BrokenBlade wins out the 1v1 in the top lane. A level of intensity that can happen in playoff series is definitely there, and he's been able to get these laning leads. However, Neon and Limit have done well when they've been able to get out of the lane. Neon especially in the last game. Better map awareness than you. It's what comes from being a support main. I'm not Nocturne and just black out the map for everyone whenever I
Well, look who doesn't have the best map awareness is Hansama getting collapsed on. No flash, no team. I think he's dead.
Hansama does have flash right now, as you can see from the side of your screen, but he is still dead. He does try and flash away, but the heal isn't enough. Scatter the week from Larssen will be able to lock up a couple against the wall, and you can see odoamne in the midst of 5 players from Schalke. odoamne overextends, trying to save his AD carry.
Yep, the whole family arrived in the top lane, ready to get that kill onto Hansama, and they found a special guest in odoamne that they were able to shut down. So
rinse and repeat that sort of play once again, especially since now Hansama has no flash, has no heal, doesn't have those summoner spells. Larssen going to be gifted the gold from these top side tower plates. A bit of that will go into Inspired's back pocket as well.
I will say it's a bit of a shame for Rogue that Hansama does not get that money, because that was the whole game plan, right?
Yep.
Keep this Kaisa getting accelerated, keep the money flowing.
And BrokenBlade just catching that wave in the top lane.
Can we quickly look at this top wave?
Is he freezing?
Oh, we might not have time.
As well. Inspired going in. There's the onslaught of shadows, and Neon knocked back, stunned up. Can't really go anywhere. Great explosive cast there from Trymbi. And Limit once again looking a bit like Sonic the Hedgehog. Spikes on his back, and Summer gets the double.
Okay, wow. So, BrokenBlade is freezing. So there are 2 options. You can either have your team help you push out that wave and break the freeze, or you can use the numbers advantage to try and force things like maybe a dive on mid, maybe a dive on sides. And it looks like right now, Gilius, no, I was going to say he's caught out Inspired, but he hasn't at all. It's this is Inspired. So, while the freeze does net a small advantage, there could have potentially been bigger ones. Yeah. Hard to say whether or not that, of course, would have happened.
I mean, one is guaranteed gold if you freeze properly, and one is the possibility of future gold as the TP comes in here to the top lane. odoamne down to about half HP, but BrokenBlade, even with a Cyclone, isn't doing enough, and Gilius feels the power unleashed on his back as Larssen gets the kill.
Oh, so the fact that Larssen has those dance lists is paying off for the mid support from Schalke.
We could have him in the next music video.
Perhaps. We'll have to wait and see. Is Neon now in danger?
Yeah, you just can't get away from Kalista like this. Even the heal is not enough movement speed, and Hansama rends him.
Oh, okay. You know what? He tried to flash out of range.
Yeah,
his brain is just too big. odoamne's brain is too big. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Dear me. Neon dead once again. Even the Killer Instinct won't save him. I will say, Neon used the far side alteration. Would have been fine. But once again, Hansama now totally taking over the game 5-2-2 on this Kalista. Inspired playing a fair hand in that as well. The best jungler from the regular season. And what can you do? There's just nothing you can do against this. Gilius knocked back, will flash back underneath this tower. But even without their Kalista, Hans Summer on the flank, not something you usually say about an AD carry. Gilius has to run away. Fate's call will bring Trymbi back, and he'll just decide the tower is enough. Rogue now fight.
All the way he looked at his monitor, and I figured out from the trajectory of the wind, I don't know. But in any case, it was a great play. Really good stuff from Inspired. 0-0-5 on the Hecarim, as Trymbi's found another engage.
And Hans Summer is here. The explosive cast will knock them back. Gilius doesn't have the flash. Limit diving in with the Magnet Storm. They're trying to catch out Hans Summer. Trymbi still alive. Hans Summer still alive. Exhausted. Survives somehow, dodging away from the Chaos Storm. In the end, Hans Summer will go down. But how much has been sacrificed here by Schalke? Larssen flashes away from BrokenBlade. Odo picks up a double kill. Inspired, not with his team this time. Instead secures the Cloud Drake. Ends up being a 3-2 in favor of Schalke.
In a 4 versus 5. No, hang on, Scarecrows.
They're part of a farmer's toolkit.
They're okay, but they don't.
They have to be created. What do you think farmers do on a Sunday afternoon when they're watching the LEC? Gilius going for a stun here in the mid lane as Larssen has been caught out. Limit trying to get in there as well. There's a shutdown onto Larssen. That gold going across now. Odoamne's been caught off towards the bottom side. Trymbi trying to get away. Onslaught of Shadows used by Inspired, but he's been stunned up in the gravity well as well. And BrokenBlade now goes on a rampage. Caught out underneath the tower, though he will get killed. And that's a little bit more than farming there from these two teams. Schalke get 2 kills and can turn their eyes towards the 3rd dragon of the game and stop Rogue from stacking up to that soul.
Really good use of teleports once again. Schalke have been on the money when it comes to TPs this game, and they were able to get ahead of the play when it comes to this matchup. Now,
Fear Beyond Death is available.
Gas setting up for the Drake. That's going to melt. This is going to disappear.
It's stolen away by Inspired, and now the fight really begins. Odoamne trying to do it again. Fear Beyond Death. He's going to get the fear back. Gilius just out of range. Hans Summer diving as much as he can, but he's going to get stunned up. Lockdown, and the shutdown goes over to Neon.
Okay, so the question becomes
3 times, I believe. Oh no, twice this series. And some great Magnet Storms in game 2, and Schalke fighting back. 1,000 gold between the two teams now. They get their first
tense moment between the two teams. Soul on the line. This could be the deciding fight. Larssen starting to stack up the balls. You can see he's got 2-3 right now.
Abbedagge starts it up. BrokenBlade goes in with the Cyclone already. There's the Magnet Storm, but Larsen's able to pop the Soulful just in time. Trymbi still alive somehow. BrokenBlade pulled back with a Fear Beyond Death. Inspired tries to get onto Neon in the back line. Hans Summer still alive. Larsen's still alive. And those 2 key carries for Rogue, able to survive through the burst. Oh! The weak have been scattered by Larssen. Abbedagge will kill him in the end, but the shutdown comes back. Limit the last man standing there for Schalke. And Larssen just swipes away Schalke's hope with a flick of his wrist.
What an intense team fight between the two teams, fighting for that shot at G2 in the semi-finals. They just line up for him to just decimate the backline. And while Abbedagge does get something back, it's too little, too late. It's going to be the Infernal Soul. Both waves now crashing into the tower. Mid is going to hit that mid tier 3. This bot tier 2 is going to drop. And while this will give Abbedagge an opportunity to clear the mid wave out as the bot wave arrives, this is how you generate that good pressure Hex Flash. Limit not going to use anything though. Do we? Oh, look at the ward! Look at the ward!
Yeah, you can see it. You can circle it on the minimap. Vedius, show us the ward. The
It's too late. He's TPing
into. Here comes the flank, Inspired, not with the rest of Rogue, and here is BrokenBlade. Already Gilius already dead. Larssen pops the stopwatch. Gilius goes down. BrokenBlade pops the stopwatch of his own, but Neon has fallen. And although you're going to get Larssen, you're going to get wiped off the map. BrokenBlade, not too much he can do. A double for Odo in the front line once again. Limit, the only one left standing, limping away as Rogue look towards the Nexus. They look towards their 2nd win in this series, and they look towards getting only 1 win away from G2 next week.
I like the attempt from Schalke. I think that fight is a good one, especially with BrokenBlade's access to the backline. Unfortunately, you now have to deal with odoamne, who's also massacring your backline as well. Rogue were just too strong in the final fight. They executed well, and they will bring themselves to match point.
Fight as you might, Schalke, in the end, Rogue still come out on top.
We have a pretty interesting series on our hand, Medic.
Yep, blue side always wins.
Blue side always wins. Of course, Schalke getting its side selection, likely going to bounce back onto that one.